No! Oh, of course the terrorist gets there. Keepers all day. What? That's keepers. That was such a weird save. Like he literally saved it the opposite way of the ball.
Only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Yes.
Not messing around with that clearance. Well, nicely cut out.
And this is football. Oh! You, oh, this is insane.
It's a two-goal lead now.
This is like, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. This is probably the best part of football we've played. I wish there was a formation when there was like, no, there's a formation where you can play 3 strikers, but 2 of them's like wide walk forwards that invert into a striker. So you know what Salah and Mane do for Liverpool? So you know how Jota's kind of like a striker who sits deep but still scores goals. That's what the formation I'm thinking of would do. Well, not really a centre forward, more like a number 9, but who just drops deep to receive the ball and do them turns, and then the right forward and left forwards push up and push like into inverted wingers kind of, and that allows the right and left mids to come up a bit more and help and give options. But it might not work because Kaya would probably want to go. Kaya would want to go striker. It would be me and Kaya as a wide forward, and then you up top getting the goals. Because it would be good for Kaya because he wants to get goals, but he can, and he's a creator as well. He can be a creator. Yeah, it's a 3-4-3, but with 4 wide forwards.
Giving it a try, and a little too close to the keeper in the end.
I lie.
Takahashi.
I never called for it.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in.
You see, this is what I was thinking we could do. Yes, sir. You're on it.
And it will be a potentially dangerous free kick.
You get the foul and like get. So this is where you do the whole like the getting the ball area around this area, and you just drive forwards with me and Kaya to your options. And then we've also got players wide as well, which is good because that means that would help cover for me and Kaya. And then yeah, if that's Kaya, he's latching onto that, he's going down the whole way, cutting back, and then we play football from there. See, Kaya kind of comes into that, then he tries to like finds an option in the middle, and this is where the centre mid comes in, plays it back to Kaya on the wide, and then here's the left mid back to the centre mid, and then this is football, and then you obviously get the ball here. And I'm around here trying to find out a way how to circulate someone. Didn't even call for it. But that's kind of what I thought we could do, because it would literally just make the opposition look like fools. Because we've got players covering for Kaya and me. We have a 3 back with 3 solid centre backs, possibly Ayub and maybe Thomas or something. Yeah.
We're into the final half hour.
And then Marley can go centre mid, and yeah, like this is usually when we're on the ball. This is your area where we pick the ball up. And then usually what we do, like we kind of play it wide so that when you have the ball, yeah, you play.
dispossessed there. Tremendous piece of tackling.
So basically, when you're in this position, you need the option. So you play it wide to me or Kaya. Yeah, so this is where I come in. I look for you. You're obviously sprinting forwards. I find you in the middle. You drive in towards the penalty area, and then there's me or Kaya who like, oh yeah, we're over here, and then this is where we can get goals and shots in, which is very good because that's what we need, goals and shots. Oh, I use online. I'll add him.
Must score. And behind it scored for a corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. Threat over for now, it seems.
And straight after corners, whenever the person on the edge gets it, they drive forward and then look for me, you or Kaya for a through ball, and then we're through on goal, and it's, yeah, because it's his side.
Well, fair play, he took on the shot, but he's not going to be happy with how it ended.
You see, this is the driving bit that's good, because that also means that you can wait for Kaya to make an overlap or an invert.
Quarter of an hour remaining here.
Yeah, exactly. And this is why I like it, because not only that, the centre backs need to stay tight. Because look, when we have two centre backs, the first centre back goes in for a challenge, and then it's in one centre back on his own. Yeah, and then there's the two left. Oh yeah. And then the right mid and left mids, they play as wing backs pretty much.
Well, they're quite content to not
And then our two centre mids can cover the whole of the middle.
play.
That's why I love this formation.
Here's Lee.
I sometimes use it in Div Rivals as well, and it helps so much when covering out like the whole pitch. Cause you get bare interceptions and you play football. Like, look at this. If we put on the formation, we're playing football.
Neatly enough. He's looking for that decisive pass. But then the one that
That's a foul. You know what I don't understand? If your player fell over, it would have been given as a foul. That's how FIFA work it. If you get contact on it but you don't fall over, it's advantage. But I mean, that kind of makes sense. But you can't like, oh, that's nice.
not able to keep possession. And a fine tackle. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say.
Now Kaya, that's when Kaya plays it back, and then this is where we go.
Great vision.
Kind of sprint up the field. We wait for you to get like a good chance so that we can play it in the centre for you,
Really sticking to the task defensively.
and then you could just do the driving. Yeah, you basically, the striker sometimes shifts to where the ball's usually being played, and then this is where that's where the striker just drives into the box. And once he drives into the box, that creates some kind of like movement for the two wide forwards to kind of get in the box so we can get more goals.
Takes up the shot. Oh, he could have added to their advantage.
So you notice the D area where I'm now in. Within this area and where you are, where your player is, you just drive into that area, and if you can't find an option, just have a go. That's literally the range of shooting for a striker like you, because we can get so many goals and shots off of that. And even if it gets blocked, it's anticipated that we get the ball. I don't like this formation where we have lambs and rams. Here, come. Let me just get it quickly. Now obviously there looks like there's a big gap in between the right mid and the right centre back, but That's easily covered by the right centre mid. Centre mids, they're usually meant for like tracking and usually covering. The right centre mid, that's an intercepted area, because look where the right centre mid is usually meant to be planned. Yeah. This is such a calm. Once the striker comes in as a centre forward / cam, that's when it kicks off. Because when you play it to the right mids either try and line it to me or Kaya, or they play it back into the middle to you. You drive forward and try and either get a shot off and try me and Kaya, and then we try and get it back into you, and we drive again and it gets into the box, and that's where we have a shot. That's why this formation is so good. And you see the centre mids, the centre backs. If only we had like one player per position, like a centre mid, a wide mid, and a wide forward, a wide and a centre back, we could actually see how it plays. But if everybody listens to this, this is calm. I know Thomas and Kaya will probably. Khalil might. I will definitely listen. Marley might, but he might just not know what we're talking about. Yeah, he'll definitely, he listens to us, but he just doesn't understand what we're saying. See, look at this. Centre mids are scattered everywhere. The right mids are coming back. They're coming to help the defence. You're doing the wide bit, and this is just where football plays. Look at this already. Composed football is just this literal formation defines. And this is where we have the shots, or we play it wide and then get back into drive. You see, look. This is already football. I love this. And also, yeah, instead of only having 2 players drop back, I'll put it on you, we'll have 3 players back, which is better. Because it just kind of annoys me how we always get like, we always get like 2 players drop back, and it always gets into like 2-on-2s from like corners and stuff. But now, we'll have so many. See, look, they can't play football because we're just intercepting it everywhere. And this is where the centre mids will be able to press. The centre backs. Now that's what the thing about the centre backs. If the centre backs we use are able to position themselves and stay tight, which is why I said that they should play tight, that will never happen. Oh, this makes me want to make some Cocoa Pops right now.
Well, he failed to get it away properly.
Boom, boom.
No damage done. Oh, they lost it. Sepulveda. Vera.
It's just football.
Can they open up the defence here? Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession.
You see, look, they get the ball 2 seconds after we redeem it and just get the ball back.
Abdi.
It's just delightful.
Vera.
Oh, this is too good. Oh my days. I can't remember.